Have you ever felt like your attention span is getting worse? Like, you can't sit still without checking your phone, or you're constantly jumping from one app to another, one video to the next, always looking for that next hit of stimulation? You might not realize it, but your brain has been hijacked. This is where dopamine detox comes in. It's a concept that has gained a lot of traction, but also a lot of misconceptions. So today, we're breaking it all down. What dopamine detox really is, how it works, and how you can use it to regain control over your mind and focus. First, let's talk about dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter, basically a chemical in your brain that's responsible for motivation, pleasure, and reward. Every time you scroll through social media, binge on junk food, watch endless YouTube videos, or even just get a notification on your phone, your brain gets a tiny dopamine hit. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Dopamine is what keeps us motivated to achieve things. The problem is that modern life is filled with constant, instant gratification. Our brains are overstimulated, and just like a drug addict needs bigger doses to feel the same high, we get stuck in a cycle of needing more and more stimulation just to feel normal. Here's where dopamine detox comes in. The idea is simple. You take a break from overstimulating activities, social media, video games, junk food, Netflix, anything that gives you instant gratification, and allow your brain to reset. But let's clear something up. A dopamine detox isn't about completely shutting down your dopamine production. That's impossible. Dopamine is a fundamental part of how your brain works. The real goal is to reduce artificial stimulation, so your brain can start finding pleasure in real, meaningful activities again. So how do you actually do a dopamine detox? Well, there are different levels. Some people go extreme. They cut out everything for 24 hours. No phone, no internet, no processed food, no music, no talking. Just you, alone with your thoughts. It's basically a mental reset. But for most people, that's a little unrealistic. A more sustainable approach is to identify your biggest dopamine triggers and cut them down gradually. For example, if social media is your main distraction, try deleting the apps for a weekend. If you binge watch TV shows, set a strict limit and replace that time with something productive, like reading, journaling, or exercising. The first few hours, or even the first day, will be uncomfortable. You might feel bored, restless, even anxious. That's because your brain is so used to constant stimulation that it doesn't know how to function without it. But if you push through, something incredible happens. Your focus starts to come back. You start enjoying simple things again. Going for a walk, having a real conversation, working on a project without distractions. Your creativity increases, and you feel more in control of your mind. The key here isn't just to detox and then go back to your old habits. The goal is to use the detox as a way to reset your relationship with dopamine. Instead of chasing instant gratification, you start finding joy in delayed gratification. Reading, building a skill, working on a long-term goal. These activities might not give you an instant rush, but over time, they bring deeper and more lasting happiness. So, what now? If you're feeling stuck in a cycle of constant distraction, if you find it hard to focus or stay motivated, try a dopamine detox. Start small. Pick one habit to cut back on, even if it's just for a few hours. Notice how it feels. And if you really want to take it seriously, try a full day of detoxing. You might be surprised at how much clarity you gain. And here's the challenge. If you're watching this video, I want you to turn off YouTube after this. No endless scrolling. No jumping to the next recommended video. Take 5 minutes, sit in silence, and just observe your thoughts. See how it feels to be alone with your mind. If you try this out, let me know in the comments. Did you feel restless? Did you notice a change? And if you found this video helpful, consider subscribing. There's a lot more coming on focus, productivity, and mastering your mind. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.